know God is always there for me. Yeah. Through the sunshine or through the rain, through the pleasure or through the pain, God is always there for me. So I met this old man. He was so poor, didn't hold no bed, so we slept on the floor. He's always smiling, never heard him complain. He said I've proven God again and again. So no matter what the circumstances may be, God is always there for me. Yeah. Through the sunshine or through the rain, through the pleasure or through the pain, God is always there for me. No matter what the circumstances may be, yeah, God is always there for me. Yeah. Through the good times or through the bad, through the happy times or through the sad, God is always there for me. The landlord wears the rent, school fee too, partner drop bombs, and the youth them need you. Friends all ask me what I'm gonna do. I smile and tell them that God will see me through. So no matter what the circumstances may be, yeah, God is always there for me. Yeah. Through the sunshine or through the rain, through the pleasure or through the pain, God is always there for me. So no matter what the circumstances may be, God is always there for me. Yeah. Through the good times or through the bad, through the happy times or through the sad, God is always there for me. I met this old man. He was so poor, he didn't hold a bed, so we slept on the floor. He's always smiling, I never heard him complain. He said I've proven God again and again. So no matter what the circumstances may be, God is always there for me. Yeah. Through the sunshine or through the
afternoon to all my listeners and viewers. Welcome to Rebel Radio. Today is Friday. And we are going to start today's program. We are starting late, but we are going to start today's program by looking at the blockade on Cuba. You know that the Cuban people are now experiencing very severe difficulties as a result of what the U.S. has done. And let Cuba live. Yes, we at Rebel Radio, we are concerned because, as you know, Cuba has been our friends. Yes, there are differences with how their system of government. But Cuba is our closest neighbor, and Cuba has been very good to us over the years. And we are concerned now. As a matter of fact, we are urging CARICOM, we are urging our loving people, Africa, all the countries who have benefited from Cuban assistance to join hands together to assist Cuba. I have with me this evening Mr. Rolando Davilda, First Secretary and Deputy Chief of Mission of the Cuban Embassy. I have Mr. Osvaldo Cardenas, former Chief of Caribbean Section and a Cuban Ambassador to Suriname, and the Caribbean journalist, Earl Bosque. And this evening we are launching the first in a series of discussion at Rebel Radio that we have decided to put on this issue on the front page. Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you today?
Good afternoon.
Yes. I am not hearing my guest at all. Just hold it there a second. Hold it there a second. Let me see what is happening. Yeah. Yes, gentlemen, good afternoon.
Yes, can you hear us now?
Yes, I am hearing now. I'm hearing. Yes.
You hear us?
Yes, I'm hearing now. I'm hearing.
Okay.
Yes. So, let's start with Mr. Davilda. Mr. Davilda, what is the current situation in Cuba?
Well, thank you for the moment to talk regarding this issue. But let me start with some reflection. Just imagine for a moment that any nation in the world, from the most industrialized to the most humble, wake up one day unable to receive a single drop of fuel by sea. International Bank, for fear of binding sanctions, refused to process payment for crude oil. That shipping companies, insurance company, and poor in third country, all of them decide to succumb to the share of having their assets frozen in the United States. Now the situation is in Cuba very complex. Clinics are struggling to administer treatment like chemotherapy and dialysis due to power outage. Emergency ambulances are unable to operate at full capacity. Drug production has been several hammered because factories run on fuel diesel. Vaccine manufacturers are scrambling for ingredients because flights that previously transported them has been limited to the fuel shortage. So let's put some numbers to the truth at what happened in Cuba. For example, The fuel shortage is impact priority maternal and child health care, with limitations including difficult for pregnant women in absent obstetric ultrasonic, for fetal well-being monitoring and genetic testing, for the timely diagnosis of malformation. It is also jeopardizing the life of children with special needs, home ventilation, mechanical suctions, and AC, among other problems, such as the very limited ability of ambulance for emergency and urgent case. This resolution could have a significant impact, or is having a significant impact on the more than 60,830 children under 1 year old who require special care during this crucial stage of life. More than 22,800 pregnant women will face or are facing additional risk, threat, and limitation as a result of energy blockade. Health system face a backlog of more than 96,000 pending surgical procedures, including 11,000 for children, while the national immunization program has been delayed for thousands of babies. We are talking about year of life. Nearly half a million of children and teenagers must attending a reduced scholar program. I mean, reducing a scholar day for receiving class. The blockade has had particular several effects on medical and care infrastructure. A frequent power outage disrupt the issues of care equipment for treat patients, including incubator for premature babies and ventilator that help sick or ill neighbors birth. This is more or less just a resume of how is the situation in Cuba. Because if we start to talk regarding all the sectors, because all the sectors in Cuba are being affected by the blockade.
Yes.
We need more. We will need more than 1 hour. The biggest lie is that the blockade doesn't only affect the Cuban government, as the United States keep repeating and repeating and repeating. This is an example of the cruelty of the blockade affecting the life of more than 10 millions of Cubans that are living right now in that situation.
Yes, sir. Well. That is very, very dreadful. One can imagine how terrible that is. Yes. And I know it must be, this blockade must be impacting Cuba's ability to produce food to feed its people. Isn't it so?
Yes. Yes, all the sectors are being severely damaged in Cuba. For more than 60 years, and it's not a secret, Cuba is being under this genocide policy applied by the U.S. government. But since January 29th of this year, the cruelty of this policy are being increased.
Yes.
With the blockade of oil and the persecution of all the companies that are being doing with business with Cuba, or trying to do business with Cuba. That is the extraterritoriality of this policy. This policy does not only affecting the life of the economical life of Cuba, it's affecting the economical life of the world.
Yes.
The entire world suffering for this because they cannot do a properly commercial activity with Cuba. And it's understandable that if the biggest country in the world are acting as a police statement, is a persecution, you will be feared to do something. That is what happened with with the companies around the world.
Understood. Earl, what do you think CARICOM should do at this time?
Well, certainly. I want to thank you for inviting me today. Today is special because, as indicated earlier, I'm sharing the platform with Osvaldo Cardenas, who was based in Jamaica in 1980 when we last met. And Osvaldo, I was trying to ask Desmond to remember who was the name of the editor of the Daily News when there was this demonstration that was being covered. But Osvaldo and I go back a long time, and that period of time indicates the level of connection between the English-speaking Caribbean and Cuba, not only through Jamaica, but also through St. Lucia and the other OECS countries. And as you will be reminded, the Cubans, as Desmond said earlier, Cuba has been very, very, very generous and helpful to the Caribbean. I was one of those who used to have to travel on a regular basis to take supplies to St. Lucian students in Cuba who were without basic supplies that we enjoyed in St. Lucia in the 80s, but certainly they were being treated with international standards at the various schools that they attended. None of the Caribbean, African, Latin American, and Asian students who attended scholarship in Cuba were treated like regular Cubans. They were treated like international students. And it is in that respect that we have to see the relationship between Cuba and CARICOM at this point in time, reflecting the response of Cuba to the fact that it was 4 Caribbean countries, historically, 4 Caribbean countries, Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, and Guyana, and Trinidad and Tobago, that in 1972, before CARICOM was established, those 4 countries did something that no other country in the world has done then and up to now, and that is 4 independent countries came together and together as one recognized the government of Cuba. And that joint recognition effectively broke the U.S. diplomatic blockade of Cuba. And Cuba, particularly under Fidel Castro, but certainly since and throughout his legacy, Cuba has never forgotten and has always been that extra helpful to and accommodated with CARICOM countries, to the extent that the Cuba-CARICOM agreement has allowed for decades the level of cooperation that has allowed Cuba to give CARICOM countries the kind of medical assistance and health over decades that has made the Cuban health sector, in terms of the Cuban professionals who are located across the Caribbean, have become primary, and the services that they provide have well endeared them to Caribbean people. So it is no surprise that today the response of Caribbean people is more quick, more urgent, more effective than that's been by the Caribbean governments so far. We have seen we have seen Caribbean persons find themselves in Cuba. We have seen Cuba Friendship Associations deliver materials in Cuba, including St. Lucia, way back on the 1st of May. We continue to see the associations in every country engaging in mobilizational activities. We have a situation where CARICOM has promised to send material support by way of a boatload of stuff out of Mexico. That has not yet been done. But what has not yet been said and is true is that at least 2 countries that I know of have each paid deposited 500,000 US dollars to assistance for Cuba. Tomorrow, Saturday, there will be many pro-Cuba activities taking place. In St. Lucia tomorrow, there will be a special rally to provide solidarity with Cuba. And we can see the level of assistance that has been coming because one of the local Calypso associations held an activity last weekend, and they issued an appeal for assistance for Cubans, and they raised $2,000+, which is equivalent to over 1,000 US dollars in one night. So the spirit is there, and CARICOM governments will naturally, I mean, all of us have always over the years criticized CARICOM for being slow at moving together, and this is another one of those unfortunate situations. But if we know how governments operate, try and imagine 15 governments trying to arrange for one boat to leave one country at one time. That would suit all of them. Let's hope they come to an agreement early enough, but I cannot but applaud the supporters of Cuba, the populations generally who don't care about the politics of Cuba, but are appreciative of the level of humanity that Cuba has been able to show the Caribbean over the past 4+ decades. And it is now our turn as Caribbean people, as a community, to continue to stand together with Cuba and to do whatever we can to pressure our respective governments not to throw Cuba under the bus at this point in time.
Yes, sir. Mr. Cardenas, what is your take?
Well, I would like to say something. Cuba has been suffering the policy of economic blockade for almost 70 years, or more than 70 years. But this time is very dangerous because in addition to that, they are prepared to the possibility of aggressive military action against Cuba that has been said by the President of the United States and by the Secretary of State, Marcos Rubio. The possibility of a military aggression against Cuba. That will be terrible. Not only for the Cuban people, but for the whole of the Caribbean and for the North American people, because that will destroy the whole Caribbean. That will cost thousands, tens of thousands of lives. That will destroy tourism, that will destroy remittances, that will destroy the economies, that will destroy the relations, that will destroy the transportation. It will be a disaster of unbelievable proportions. They don't even have an idea of it. I suspect that those that are planning those actions don't have any idea of what the military implication and the socio-economic implication of an action of that nature will represent for the whole region. And I call the people of the South that this is not only a Cuban problem. This is a problem of survival for the whole of the Caribbean.
Yes, sir. Indeed. You have heard that the suffering is very much something that we must take into account. Mr. Davilda pointed out the number of cases that are on the waiting list is long, and there is no end in sight. We have to think of what can be done to get some fuel into Cuba. That is a very tall order. I note the last ship that when there was one from Russia that took some while. That is supposed to be finished now, Mr. Dafilda.
Yes, we only received in more or less 6 months, because the blockade, even when was announced by the U.S. government in January, started to affect Cuba on the November, December of 2025, and we only received the vessel of oil from Russia. More or less was in April, sorry.
Yes.
In April. And the quantity of that vessel was only for, covering some days of electricity in Cuba, because as a country, you need more than one vessel for satisfy of the necessities. So more or less only 8 days in Cuba was not suffering so long hours of blackouts.
Yes.
If you allow me, I want to emphasize 2 focal points that was arising by Mr. Cardenas and our brothers of CARICOM. Indeed, Cuba is a state of peace. We are a state that believes in collaboration, in solidarity, in cooperation with all the countries around the world. We are a country that respects the international law, the international human rights, and we respect according all the international mechanisms. We are open to the dialogue, because we believe that diplomacy is the way to resolve all the issues or all the problems, under the condition to the self-determination and sovereignty of the state that need to be respected. But I need to be clear with this. In case of an army aggression against Cuba, Cuba will be respond to that. And as Osvaldo mentioned, it will be a disaster for the Caribbean region. It will be a bad blood for the history of the Caribbean as a song of peace.
Yes, of course. We would certainly, and we are certainly at Rebel Radio, we don't want, we are in a zone of peace, and we don't want any aggression. We don't want that. We definitely don't want that. Gentlemen, I want you to know that this week we have launched this program, and we are going to continue this program every Friday. We are organizing participants from around the world to be on this program. We intend to carry it for an hour, but we have only half an hour this week. So all three of you, you have a minute for your final word this week. So go ahead. You have a minute for your final word.
Who first?
Yes, go ahead. Well, Heard, you can go.
I want to thank you, Rebel Radio. Rebel Radio is not doing something new. Osvaldo and our other Cuban friend will tell you that there is and was a radio station with the exact same name, Rebel Radio, which carried out the same function of informing people, as we are doing today, about the situation in Havana and around Cuba. And it is in that respect that we who are advocates, we who know what we already know, have to be able to continue to enhance the understanding of our communities and to point out to them, like our two Cuban colleagues have said, that the consequences of a military attack against Cuba, which has been preparing for that since the Bay of Pigs invasion in 1962, we have a situation where we have to ensure that we remind people that in the case of Venezuela, we suffered flights, we suffered movement. But in the case of Cuba, it will be much worse because it will be happening at a cost of lives of not only Cubans and Americans, but also Caribbean people in this zone of peace that we have to continue working forever to retain as a zone of peace and not an American lake in the Caribbean.
Okay. Yes, your final word, Mr. Cardenas.
Yes, I think that it will be very important. The expression of solidarity. We welcome and we are very grateful of the people of the world, and especially the people from CARICOM and from the Caribbean, is in their solidarity with Cuba. And it's important for everybody to understand the difficulty and the danger of this situation. This is a very dangerous situation, not only for Cuba of course, for the United States, and for all the Caribbean, and for all the Latin America, because the whole region will be different if something like this happens.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Davilda, your final word, please.
Yes, thank you so much for this space, for your time, for bringing all the truth regarding Cuba without any with any others words that not the truth. Thank you for the expression of solidarity. As a matter of fact, let me comment in my final comment that the solidarity movement with Cuba here in Jamaica is working in a campaign that is called Solar Panel for Schools in Cuba. They are working in that in order to bring solar panels for the schools in Cuba, and the students can continue with the class. That is a part of the gesture of all the solidarity movement around the world that was commented a second before of me. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen. And as I said before, to be continued next week, I want to thank this week Mr. Rolando Davilda and of the Cuban Embassy, Caribbean journalist Earl Bosque, and Mr. Osvaldo Cardenas, former ambassador to Suriname. Yes, let Cuba live. Yes, thank you very much, gentlemen. This is Rebel Radio. Let's take a break.
The Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, Hardware and Supplies is turning up the heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring and more. At Tools, Hardware and Supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware.
Yes, welcome back to Rebel Radio, and we are going over to St. Elizabeth now to find out what is happening to the people. You remember that St. Elizabeth was one of those parishes that was badly hit by Hurricane Melissa. You know something I have observed? That the members of parliament in the parishes that were badly hit, when we hear from those in Westmoreland and over, we hear from the PNP candidate, but what happened to the JLP candidates in the parish? It's not just PNP people alone that were badly hit by this hurricane. And I know that people are suffering in St. Elizabeth, are still waiting. We are in the hurricane season again, and I know that people who voted for the Labour Party, Labour rights, are suffering. Well, I have joining me now my colleague there, David Satchwell. David, it's only PNP people alone in St. Elizabeth that were badly hit. Hello, David. I am not, hold on there. I'm not hearing you. Let me.
I'm hearing you well.
Okay, all right, yes, I'm hearing you now. I am saying.
Yes, I was saying.
Yeah.
You asked a question that is very timely. And we're talking about Melissa, yes?
Yes, of course.
You indicated that there's a sort of deafening silence from the government representative, the member of parliament, yes, that are on the government side. I think they probably are embarrassed at how the program is going, because many of them will be getting feedback from their supporters.
They must be
and recall feedback. So yeah, they are this one. Recall some weeks ago we spoke and the question was asked, is it political victimization? I don't think so. I think the program was badly arranged. And there may be case that the governing party may find ways to help some supporters. But be that as it may, the roof program has been not far from being a disaster. Because we must admit that there are some persons, hundreds of persons who have received benefits. And it is not a credit to the organization, the structure, the initiation of the program. It just has to happen. Desmond, there's a saying that we're gone by the morning, can't come good the evening. And the initiation of the program was badly structured, was badly done. And trying to save face won't make it any better. I heard Minister Charles speaking, and every time he speaks, I cringe, because it's PR at its best. And one of the things that's been held accountable enough by the opposition, and the traditional media seem not to be zooming in enough on this. Because why I say that is that we are talking about going into phase 2. Phase 2 of what? You have an emergency situation, a disaster. People's life has been dismantled. And there's a need for urgency. And you have a minister 7 months talking about going into phase 2 of the program. What does that mean? So there's a recognition that something has gone wrong, but it's been PR'd to say that they're doing phase 1, phase 2. It's nonsense. And, you know, right across the whole era, the most areas would be southwest, northwest, and northeast. I think southeast would have not gotten badly as the rest. But Desmond, up to now, people are visiting on a daily basis at the ministry's office in Santa Cruz, asking, begging, querying, right? And they are told in many occasions, people, I'm very close to the system. I have friends, I have relatives, I have family, I go by there and I listen. And they are told that the system, nothing there for you. The trade system is processing. And some of them, when the trade system, the name are not there. And what are they told? Well, you have to come back. If you're lucky to hear that you're there and you're processing, when you're going to get through, well, you have to come back. They don't have a time there. You have to just go in and check, and when you're lucky, it comes up. No, this can't be how a program of this nature and emerging the program is rolled out. And there is a failure on the part of the person, the implementers, to say that they just got it wrong and they have to weed and come again and do it very fast, very quickly. We are into our next hurricane phase season.
Of course.
Right?
Yes, let us
many hundreds of persons. Yes?
No, let us hope that we don't get another hurricane. Let us hope.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Many persons are at the mercy of the elements. No. Right? And when I heard mention being made that money have been left over from burial, there are many persons who didn't get any benefit from burial, Desmond, who were assessed and didn't get any benefit from burial. Mm-hmm. And I'm hearing that they are saying that money have been left over from burial. It's crazy. But how can we know that they are really money? Maybe on the paper, on the books. Yeah? So, I am kind of disappointed in the opposition party because here's the responsibility that it has to go into the communities, not just making press conferences in Kingston. Mm-hmm. Remember now, St. Catherine and Kingston was affected. No. And I think there's a fear of the leadership of the PNP and the spokesperson and the team not to have come into the communities where the reality is staring in the face, where people are languishing. They should have been there with the people and they should have given them an opportunity to speak to Jamaica through the various media entities. The media, treasure media, that is zooming in enough. So they have to find some way for the person to relate exactly what's happening and stop the nonsense with this PR from the minister. And the minister is just playing just cheap PR. He's on TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
And it's not good.
Yeah. I heard the Prime Minister over this week, as a matter of fact, a report to the Prime Minister indicating that they are going to relocate Parati. Parati is what section of St. Elizabeth again?
Okay, so Parati is southwest St. Elizabeth, and it is possibly about 3 miles out of Black River. Going, would it be what now? Southwards from Black River? Yes.
That is a seaside town. Parati is a seaside town.
Yes, it's coastal and there are areas away from the coast, but their houses align the sea coast, and there are some others away from the sea coast. Mm-hmm. What are the difficulty, Desmond? And I heard the Prime Minister speaking about it, Malvern, and he was castigating the insurers for not being speedy enough in the benefit when his government is worse. By the way, he made this pronouncement. And one of the things that is just indecent is the fact that neither the Prime Minister nor the Member of Parliament have had reason to come and organize with whichever organization to communicate with the people. They have had one town hall meeting, one school room meeting, one meeting in the open. They have not engaged the residents at all. Mm-hmm. And the Prime Minister said he passed through and he saw. Nobody in the community has any idea what's happening, right? Mm-hmm. And for you to be going to a ceremony outside of the area and to making a pronouncement, which apparently they have figured out long time ago. Mm-hmm. But there are going to be a lot of confusion and pushback. And I passed through Party today and I spoke with some persons, and many of them have vowed not to leave. I can't speak to the what is the best interest of them or whoever handling the program. But there's an indecency in about how you're going about it, even if you're doing the right thing. And this is one of the problems with this administration. They don't consult, they don't talk, they don't have a discussion, they don't engage. And somewhere in the mind, they have plans. That is what is happening in Black River. The same thing. People are saying nobody is speaking to them what is happening. But apparently there are plans being made by persons. And there's a fear that is a deliberate withholding of information so as to frustrate persons. And let me tell you this, many persons within Black River Party and other areas have told me that they have been bombarded with calls from persons outside of Black River, outside settlement, who wants to buy the property. And there's a hell of a going on about what's happening.
But
yes.
I wonder why. Is Black River going to be the next city, the third city?
Well, there are many stories on the ground, Desmond. From Twitter Beach down to Border.
Yes.
Front Hill, Crawford, and there are a whole possibility that many high-profile government ministers have owned lands from Twitter Beach, Fort Charles, and they're getting land somewhere outside of Black River. There's a whole level of cynicism by persons because there's a low trust factor with this administration. And every time something is announced, they feel that something is behind it. You know? There are arguments on the road that parcels of land from Frontier, I don't know if it's true, there's an allegation, parcels of land in the Frontier area is being transferred to some persons. Why? I don't know. Is it true? I'm not sure. And there are other arguments that lands outside of Black River have been bought by government principals. So when you're not engaged in person and there's that silence, and then you're talking about that things are happening, there has to be suspicion. Yeah?
Yes, I can.
Yes, there has to be.
I understand that. Yeah, but back to Parati a little there. The people in Parati, what is their main livelihood?
Fishing, Desmond. Fishing. Okay. Fishing is the livelihood. I won't say main, it's the livelihood. Party. Yeah, and people go to the Pedro Keys from Party. They do inland fishing, and there's some do fish pods, some do sea, and they call it nets, and they go to Key. And they have made their lives out of fishing, and people have had decent, good structures there. Well, a house that can match any other place. And, I am not sure if all of these persons within the area have title to their land. That is what I'm not sure of.
Yes.
And so some of them might be vulnerable. Yeah? Some of them might be vulnerable. And the government may very well know of that. I'm not sure. But the approach that is being taken would suggest that, there's a level of arrogance. Yeah? Even if you're doing something that is correct, the way it is being approached is not right. And I can tell you now that there's a lot of heat in the party community because there are persons who are voting not to leave.
Yes.
So we'll see what sort of engagement goes from here. Yeah?
Yes. In the meantime, what is happening in Black River?
In Black River, Desmond, well, I should tell you this. I had reason to pass by the hospital. It's a very critical institution in the parish.
Of course.
And I had reason to pass by. I deliberately went there, and I had reason otherwise. And the work is ongoing. The roofing of the male ward, the female ward, the two major wards, work is advancing. They have finished the nurses' quarters that has been done before, and some section of the pharmacy and other areas. The administrative block upstairs would be one that they have not started yet. But the wards, the two main wards, I have seen much progress being done. I think a date was set for, I don't know if it's May or June. It may not be kept, but they have done appreciable well. And the health center also, that has been done. So that is very good for Black River and for health service. Speaking about Black River now, so there are few persons who have restored in the process of restoring the building. And there are others who are very scared because they're not sure what's happening and they're fearful, But as I said before, and people have been saying it, people have that only to enable their lives, and people just cannot sit back for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months, that kind of thing. So there are some buildings that have been restored, some have been opened already. I heard that the collector, the tax office, is going to be repaired. I was told that by a source. It has caused a whole lot of dislocation in people's life. Have to be going Mandeville, Santa Cruz. When you want to carry registration, you have to be out. But some persons are building back in Black River. There's a feeling that there's a deliberate attempt to frustrate persons so that, things can happen otherwise. But the gas station today I passed, the one that was not repaired, it is being repaired now. And for generally, life is coming back to Black River, though at a slow pace. And the government institution like the tax office, which is important, I heard that they will be doing some work on it. The post office has reopened.
The courthouse, they have, what are the plans for the courthouse?
Well, that is not known yet. Court people have to attend in Balaclava and Santa Cruz, I think. Yeah, that is still not in place.
Yes. Oh boy.
Desmond, let me say this. I stumbled on an organization today. It is, I think, from International Organization of Migrants. And yes, they are in the area. I think there's 7 districts within St. Elizabeth Southwest that they are assisting persons of a small nature. For remember that government would have said that some persons who got damaged, the damage was not great enough for them to assist. Well, IOM is assisting such persons. They would have covered near 900, less than 1,000, but pretty much 900 and some persons who they have assisted. And they came in relatively a short period of time. But I would love to tell you that today is a closing off day, which everybody who they have engaged are getting their voucher to collect their benefits this week. And I spoke to one of the monitor, and I really had to congratulate them for this vision and the time in which they are doing it, because they understand the urgency of situation that people have been undergoing.
Yes, that is good news.
Yes.
That is good news.
Yeah, man. Arlington, Vineyard, Slipe, Parati, Hilltop, Sprite, and Black River districts.
I know that.
Yes.
I know that. Well, you have said it. I know that several, since we have been talking about this, that several people have started to get their benefits under the Roots programs, right? As far as you know, you said this already. You have told us already that there are more institutions are opened in St. Elizabeth now that people can go to get their roofs Benefits.
Yes. They have done that. They have done that. Yeah. And for the fortunate amounts, they have done that. Yeah.
Yes, right. But as we speak,
so there's yes. So yes, but I will hope, Desmond, that the government would have looked at the inefficiency of the program that has been rolled out. There are thousands of persons who have benefit, and they must be happy. And this is where now you have to be careful, because they'll pit people against people, because you may find some person who have gotten it and all glory. Yeah? But the whole program itself, there's deficiency. And we only hope that if some occurrence happen, they will get it right this time. Yeah?
I was talking to the mayor, to the councillor from Myersville earlier this week, and he was telling me about the difficulties that the people are having. Water is an issue, that people don't have water, right? And
there's one. Let me tell you this. I live in Ponside district. Hurricane came, and since October, the area in which I am in Ponside, I've gotten water twice. The first time it was in the Easter period. But when I say get water, I mean like for 3 days the first time, and then after that, little seeping twice. It's a disaster. And one of the reasons is, I understand, is that there's a manipulation of water into some areas. So I've been told, from the pump in Hopewell, going into the Fort Charles Treasure Beach area. And some of the two other districts, I won't need to call them.
Yes.
But one of the problem is that we understand that persons have interest in Fort Charles and Treasure Beach, and the water is being manipulated and turned inside.
Yes.
Yeah? Right.
So, yeah, there are still many issues in affecting the people in places.
Yes.
St. Elizabeth, right?
Yeah.
And
yes, and the road repair.
Yes.
The road repair, terrible.
The roads are bad, right?
Yeah.
And all we can hope for, we hope that we don't get another hurricane this season, because that would be the, disaster upon disaster, right?
Yeah, let me quickly say that one, that in Frank with the era, I saw some level of repairs going into the junction area, and touching on a part of Southwest, the Newell Watchwell area, and some piece of road in Black River. Aside from that, I think Southeast would have been doing fairly well in the main road. But Southwest, some road in Black River area, but it stops after I come over the Crane area there, and but a whole lot is left to be done. There's one.
Well, let us, as we say on Rebel Radio, to be continued. We have to keep the focus on this situation, because we know that people are suffering, right? Well, David, I want to thank you very much for your time this afternoon, and let's put it on the agenda to talk again. Thanks very much, David Satchwell.
All right, thank you too.
Okay, yes, David Satchwell there, keeping us abreast of what is happening in sections of St. Elizabeth. Yes. Well, it's time for the world of sports and entertainment. So enjoy that program. Let us take a break. This is Rebel Radio.
It's the Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, Hardware and Supplies is turning up the heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring and more. At Tools, Hardware and Supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware.
Stand up and keep strong. Yes, Eric Donaldson, Mr. Festival. This is the land of my birth. Land of Jamaica, we are sporting and entertainment greats. Like our boxers, you know. Even gone, but still remembered Mike McCallum, Trevor Burbick. Yes, and we also have a little boxer then called Richard Trimper Clark. He's still around about, you know, doing some things in sport. I must remember Richard Trimper Clark, a man like Gary Michael, the man that always done a Dragon Gym back in the days. Yes, and I haven't heard from Gary Michael in many moons. All right, immediately, let us get off the ball. You know, yesterday was the you know, one stop in the Diamond League, and yes, we had Jamaicans participating there. And one of the very few that many never expect to win, Megan Tapper. All right, Megan Simmons Tapper, yeah, and she just proved everybody wrong and won that hurdles in 12.50. And yes, you know, she wasn't the favorite, but you know, her stature is just so little, and you know, she just have this fighting spirit, and that is what you always get from Megan Simmons Tapper. Yeah, man, hear her out what you have to say. Yes.
Nonetheless, quite a good result.
It is quite a good result. I'm definitely happy.
Best here. It's early in the season, but nonetheless, quite a good result.
It is quite a good result. I'm definitely happy with the win. With the win. I wanted a faster time, but you know, the season is long, so we take it step by step, day by day. This is for everybody who they told you that you couldn't do it. Nobody believes in you, but you have that dream in your heart. This season is for you guys.
Megan, thinking about believing in yourself, at that start line, did you feel this is like 10 hurdles, 10 opportunities to do well, or 10 opportunities to mess up?
10 opportunities to do well, absolutely. We always look at the glass half full, because at the end of the day, you have two options, half empty, half full. What's the drawback of thinking of it half full? You get it, you don't get it, but if you think of it half empty, you get it, you don't get it. It's the same thing, so I choose to...
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna reach out to you. Just hold on. I'll reach out to you. All right. Continue there with Megan Simmons.
For you to give something back to the media, giving something back to the spectators, that take the time to come out here and support you?
So the funny thing is, this is who I am. And early in my career, I felt like my surroundings, my environment kind of drew me away from who I was. But going to Kentucky and training with the fantastic ladies, Messiah and Devin, and having Coach Green as my coach, it's just brought me back to who I am. Having glitter, being exciting, winning races. I mean, there's no better feeling, I'm so happy. I am living a dream right now.
And how does it feel to be able to compete in such an iconic Olympic stadium like this one?
It's mind-blowing. I relish in every opportunity to compete. I relish in every opportunity to live my dream. I relish in every opportunity to run pastimes, and being in Rome and doing just that, I'm happy about it.
From Jamaican to the world is Megan Simmons.
Thank you.
Yes, Megan Simmons, all right. Little dynamo there, always proving to be the top one when she's ready, because she have a lot of clash with a lot of Jamaican hurdlers like Akira Nugent and, former and two-time world champion. One of our hurdlers is there, man, two-time world champion. She's always competing and, always being successful. All right. Another thing I want to tell you about is another form of racing, but this one is, of course, at Cayman Spa. This is the weekend for the first set of classics, starting this Saturday with an 11 race program, and the last race on the program will be the Phillies 1,000 guineas. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a well-supported card, and if you need to know more about what's going to happen in the winners' enclosure, you can join Dr. Paul Wright and Well Suter immediately after this program to give you more about this weekend's racing, Saturday and Sunday. Yes, man, the 1,000 guineas as a field of 16 runners, and it's quite competitive, and everyone is giving the favorite to have a tailor-made. This one by of course Jason Acosta, tailor-made. So many of them are there that have chances. So it's an open field, and it's going to be a very competitive mile, and one can't wait to see that the last race tomorrow at Cayman Park. And Sunday, of course, is the 2,000 guineas, which I'll have the lineup for that to give you right now. All right. Okay. Also on this weekend, yes, you have some basketball game. Not this weekend, tonight. Game 2 at San Antonio Spurs, of which, New York Knicks proved everyone wrong and went down to San Antonio and stole that first game, 115-95. But the bookmakers are saying that it was just an upset, and they do not expect New York Knicks to beat the San Antonio Spurs tonight, and they're expecting this to go 1-1, but it is left to see what the Knicks, who are on a 12th Street and looking to break the record to go 13-1 better than the same San Antonio Spurs, who have beaten them in 1999 4-1, and is looking forward to setting that record straight by winning this one and going 13 straight over the same opponent. All right, so I don't know what's the case with Spurs and Wambayana. And of course, Jalen Brunson, the man who does come to the front and lead the Knicks to this, famous win, and is looking forward to do that tonight again. Okay. So much for that. The World Cup preparations are taking place, and the launch and everything is coming up tonight, and the games are set for on the weekends. And tournament favorites, so far everybody's saying it is Spain, and then France, and of course the three lion, England, who has been so consistent in the semi-final for the past 3 World Cup. You have to watch them. And also Nation Cup winner in Europe, Portugal. Of course, this is going to be Christie's last World Cup, and hope he'll get it done this time, CR7. And of course, it's going to be the last for Lionel Messi's Argentina, the defending champion. The dark horse at this time, despite being dismal and not playing so well, of course, is Brazil, who having an opening match against one of the much talked about Morocco. Yes, the beaten finalists in the African Nation Cup. Okay, so that's all left to see, and you have a few games that they're playing warm-ups and all that before the World Cup starts. Okay, so far so much for that. I want to just going into some music, and I'm going to do something different this evening. Of course, got some gospel right here line up, and that's what we are going to do most of today for this segment. Go straight up till the break. Gospel. I'm going to start with Ray Bolt, I Pledge Allegiance. It's a story that tells you about, of course, persons who pledge allegiance to the Lamb and what have done to them once they are Christian. But listen to this narrative and listen to the song by Ray Bolt.
And it looks back at the time when Christians were persecuted, when they were martyred for their faith. The place that we're standing in right at this moment is the Colosseum in Rome. One emperor said that he had to give the people bread and he had to give the people spectacles, and that would keep them happy. And of course, at that time, it was a criminal offense to be a Christian. It was against the law to be a Christian. And history teaches us, or at least tradition teaches us, that in this place Christians were actually thrown to the lions. There were many people that were martyred for their faith, and our cultures are the same, or similar. Both cultures want spectacular things to happen. It makes me stop and think, what would happen in our culture if suddenly Christianity was outlawed? Could it happen again? Could in America Christians be martyred? I don't know the answer to that question. It does happen around the world, and we all need to look inside of our hearts and ask ourselves, what would happen if Christianity was outlawed? What would happen if we had to make the decision? And when I wrote the song, that's the question I asked myself, right? What would happen if you had to make that decision today? And I hope by the grace of God, my answer would be, I pledge allegiance to the Lamb with all my strength, with all I am. And I will seek to honor His commands. I pledge allegiance to the Lamb.
Dad, has it always been this way?
Well, even from the beginning, men hated Jesus. Even though He did nothing but love them and teach them and heal them, they nailed Him to a cross. They thought they had killed Him, but they only set Him free to live in the hearts of people like you and me who believe in Him. Then came the apostles, and most of them were killed for telling other people about Jesus. But by that time, it was too late. There were hundreds of people who believed in Jesus. So they tortured them and killed them, and they even left their bodies to rot as an example to other people. But the church kept right on growing, watered by the blood of these precious saints.
But Dad, did they want to die?
No. They didn't want to die. Many of them had children just like you that they had to leave behind. But they were forced to make a choice. They could choose to live this one life here on earth and reject Jesus and be damned, or they could choose to believe in the words of Jesus and live forever.
I think I understand.
Here, maybe this will help you understand. I have heard how Christians long ago were brought before Iron's throne. They were told that he would spare their lives. They would renounce the name of Christ. But one by one, they chose to die. Son of God, the mighty one, like a great angelic white sea. I can almost hear their voices ring. I pledge allegiance to the land with all my strength, with all I am. I will seek to honor His commands. I pledge allegiance to
Ray Bolt. Pledge allegiance.
Now the years have come and the years have gone. And the cause of Jesus still goes on. Now our time has come to count the cost, to reject this world, to embrace the cross. And one by one, let us live our lives for the one who died to give us life, till the trumpet sounds on the final day. Let us proudly stand and boldly say, I pledge allegiance to the land. With all my strength, with all I am, I will seek to honor His command. I pledge allegiance to the land, of God, who bore my pain, who took my place, who wore my shame. I will seek to honor His command. I pledge allegiance to the land. You've got to remember that it wasn't always this way. My dad could even pray in school. Of course, they took that away from him, and then it became incorrect for us to believe in the Bible. After that, they just stripped our right to worship away from us, and we quietly stood by. But son, I hope that you're never put in a position that you have to choose between your faith and your life. But if you are, I know which choice you're going to make. Because I know that Jesus lives inside of you. In the meantime, just pray like I taught you how to. Take care of your mom.
Very touching.
Remember that God is the Father of the fatherless. I
slowly come. Another one, praise and worship, as we try to give you some gospel this week on World of Sports and Entertainment. Somewhere unusual, but only here on World of Sports and Entertainment.
Elijah, declaring the word of the Lord. And these are the words of your servant.
You know, these are the gospel that we listen and go to church back in the 90s, I can tell you.
Righteousness being restored. And though these are days of great trial, of famine and darkness and sorrow, still we are blessed in the desert cry, preparing the way of the Lord. Behold, He comes, riding on a mountain, shining like the sun, and the trumpet calls, we're told us, the year of Jubilee, and our time is here. Salvation, it's Lord, it's Lord, it's Lord. He's Lord, days of the sinful, the dry bones become His flesh. And these are the days of your servant David, rebuilding a temple of praise. And these are the days of the harvest, yes, Lord. The fields are as white in your word. Yes, and we are laborers in your name, declaring the word of the Lord. Behold, He comes, and rides on the mountain. Here to lay your head, to be caught in a web of indifference, be cast aside like you're just as dead, to be forgotten like the wind of yesterday, neglected and beaten at the wall.
It's not over now. This one from Glacier Robinson taking us up to the break.
Pain that you're feeling is just as real as the ground you're standing on. But it's not over now. know your heart's been torn. You say there's no point in carrying on.
The race, Alicia Robinson.
Race is not. No, it's not over. Society, we close hands to the strength of your faith. Each way binds and soul accomplishments. Be found lacking where it's to your shame. You've been forgotten like yesterday. Pain that you're feeling is just as the breath you take with this soul. It's not over. This is not the end. You say there's no point in carrying on. It's not over. No, no, no. It's not over. It's not over now. You gotta hold on. Hold on. Don't you get off my sister. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's not over.
Yes, and we'll get back to that other one from Glacier Robinson after the break.
I will never leave her shores. I will never run away. I will always believe in the black, the green, the gold, I say. Our nation great above the tribe.
It's the Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, hardware, and supplies is turning up the heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring, and more. At Tools, hardware, and supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware.
All right, let's get back to this other one from Glacia Robinson. This song is one of the JCDC Gospel Festival winner by Glacia Robinson.
Surely fading, these trials come both left and right. And in the center I'm now standing, not a trace of hope inside. And if tears were only raindrops, the universe would be flooding now. So I call you today. Please don't pass me by. Hold my hand today. Lest I fall. Guide my steps on my way. Please hear my call for the cares of life is all I now see. Please walk me there. It's all I ask of thee. Storm of fear now surrounds me. A failing heart is all I see. Broken dreams with painful memories. The quest for help abides with me. Still I know you're standing near me, but I so need your hand in mine. So Lord, I ask you today, please hear my cry. Hold my hand today. Lest I fall. Guide my steps on the way. Please hear my call.
Yes, a little after this, I'll be going into a call with the producer and hear what's in the production that he's having ready with the music and the artist. Just after this, we're going to make that call. Yes, Martin's Heritage. Yes, as we go through this gospel segment on World of Sports and Entertainment, yes, sometimes I have to change it up, I have to just recognize, of course, through the words, through the songs, the Almighty, the one up there. Another one from Martin's Heritage.
Take me back to the place where I found you. It's been so hard trying to make it on my own.
Just to make the right selection.
Oh Lord, take my hand,
lift me up and let me stand. It will carry me
Martin's Heritage. His blood will carry me all the way. For your entertainment purpose only, right here on Rebel Radio, World of Sports and Entertainment.
I've tried so hard to make it all alone, and I fall answer. Yes, I faltered by the way, but when you taught me how to forget and your will to obey, Lord, believe me, and I shall
We're going to get back to that one from Ron Kenoli as we look forward to making this call. All right. Going to do that right now when you get back to Ron Kenoli. Blessings and honor. Okay. Blessings. Ines, that's what you call it? What you call it? Huh?
Yeah, man, Ines, yeah.
Ines, I just want to know I get it right. Welcome to the world of sports and entertainment, yes, Rebel Radio Jamaica. Let my audience, my listeners know where I'm linking you from. Where are you presently? Are you hearing? Okay. Poor signal. Try one more time. Yes, Ines, it's
Yes, I blessings. Yeah, man.
Signal poor.
Connection stay away.
You have to maybe move from where there, come out clearer that we can get to have a clear reception. As I was saying, let my listeners know where I am linking you from Jamaica. Yes, and tell us more about your music production. Yes.
Well, I'm currently now residing in St. Martin for about 16 years, so, from 2007.
Yeah.
And The Volcano Farm production is a production like we registered from about 2005, so in Jamaica, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, official registration, you know.
Well, the thing is, you know, I have, you send me some tune there, you know, and no, not again. You send me some tune there, but I never get to do all of them. You can tell me about the artists them that are you're working on some singles or album on presently. You hearing?
Yeah, currently the production have about 6 to 7 artists currently working with now, you know, on this production here, you know.
All right.
It have the Wailing Fire bands, the bands who make the rhythm. It have Ice Marge, it have Lion Strength, it have Punisher, I Kobe, Israel Voice, I Shentical. Yeah, that's currently on the label, you know.
All right. What's the track? The rhythm. That's the name of the rhythm.
The name of the rhythm is and the title track for the rhythm is the Atafire by the Wailing Fire bands, you know.
Yes, Atafire by the Wailing. All right. So where here is concern in Jamaica now. How can we get to know more about the artists and events that are coming up in the summer? What more can you tell us about them and events, shows that are coming?
Yeah, currently this Thursday, next Thursday coming, we have a few of the artists performing on Dancehall Thursday coming next Thursday, you know, that Rubber Dub Thursday.
Yes, by Rebel T there, yeah.
Yeah, O'Neill Famous, Peter Metro, yeah. So, you know, we're getting a good vibes on that side, you know, promotion-wise, you know.
All right. What you can do before next week Thursday is my other program Wednesday, if I can get a hold of one of them before that next week Thursday date, it would be good to know that yes, we can expect to be.
Yes, man. Yes, man, for sure, man, because most artists reside in Jamaica now, you know.
All right.
So, yeah, that for sure, man.
Now, let's make that link and we can say, all right, Robert up to because quite a while now I don't go up there. So we can have an occasion because see me O'Neill Famous and Peter Metro. Yes. So, tell me more about St. Martin and what's the culture like down there?
St. Martin is a really small little island, you know. It's 36 square miles, French and Dutch, you know, both sides together 36 square miles. The French side a little bit bigger than the Dutch side, you know, but it's like 2 different countries, the French and the Dutch. Yes, you know. But it's just one country still, but you know,
it's just a small island. And the music culture down there. What about the reggae music down there? What's the reception like?
Yeah, always get a good reception for the reggae music, but it's really the soca they kind of, you know, take on to, and most of the rap, you know, the youth them kind of take on to the rap too, you know.
Yes, I see. All right.
Yes, they keep
an annual festival them do or event with them do yearly.
Yeah, them have a carnival where they keep every year. Carnival just finished like from April to about May, so you know.
Yeah.
I think they have Gram Smog and a few more Elephant Man past show for the carnival too, you know.
All right. Okay.
Yes, so yeah.
I would love to see.
Still, you know?
Yes, I would love to see what it's like there. All right, I know that there's more, and as I said, I'm going to just go through that compilation and see if I can. I'm going to just touch 2 of them before I come off of this program. All right, but just give me a link now.
Yeah.
Because you know, let me know the artist who is going to be on that event for next week, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Okay.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. We're going to do that for
Is
sure,
there anything that you want to?
The link, you know?
Is there anything that you want to say, like a link where your production on social media platforms and so forth? Yeah.
this rhythm is distributed by CD Baby. So people can go on CD Baby online and check it out. You know, the Atta Fire rhythm, you know, by the Wailing Fire Band. There's a compilation with a lot of different. Yeah, man, you can check it out online. You know, all online platforms, Spotify, everywhere, all online platforms.
All right. We'll be in touch. Waiting on that. So we will talk another time. A name again?
Yes, man.
Isa? Ines. All right then. All right. Respect then for making it World of Sports and Entertainment on Rebel Radio. All right then.
Yes, I.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right. We're gonna get back. I know I'll send me some tune. Okay, I'm getting back to that one from, of course, Ron Kenoli. Okay. No, that's the wrong one, boy.
You're in all His grace, you're in all His goodness, you're in all His mercy, you're in all His provision. He's great and He's greatly to be praised. Hallelujah. Come on, everybody, lift your hands. Glory and power be to the ancient of days.
I'm gonna let Ron Kenelo take us up to the next break.
From every nation, all of creation, bow before the ancient of days. Every tongue in heaven and earth shall declare your glory. Every knee shall bow at your throne. In worship you will be exalted, O God, and your kingdom shall not pass away. Oh, ancient of days. Blessing and honor, glory and power be to the ancient of days. From every nation, all of creation, bow before the ancient of days. My God. Every tongue in heaven shall declare your glory. Every knee shall bow at your throne. In worship you will be exalted, O God, and your kingdom shall not pass away. Oh, ancient of days. Your kingdom shall reign over all the earth. Shall not pass away, for ancient of days. Oh, ancient of days. Oh, ancient of days. Oh, ancient of days. Oh, ancient of days. Sing it to the ancients of days. No one can compare to your message. Sing it to the ancients of days.
It's the Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, hardware, and supplies is turning up the heat this summer with your super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring, and more. At Tools, hardware, and supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware.
Okay. You know, one of my favorite gospel artists, of course, Shirley Caesar, because she came here, yes, way up in the early 2000s on a show put on by Sandra Brooks, Women in Gospel, and we enjoyed her performance at the National Arena. Yes, and she have one of her songs that she was telling me about. I remember Mama in a happy way, and you know, when she was young, and she said, "Stop playing church," and she and her little brother and sister was there playing church, and the brother said, "Hallelujah," and you know, him get up and she do it 2 times, but they said the 3rd time the Holy Spirit grab her, and the sister run the car and said, "Mommy, you know, playing church out there." When the mother went out there and look, and just said, "No, she's not playing this time, Shirley Caesar." Tell you, man. And when you listen to this one carefully from Shirley Caesar, I enjoyed it. It gave me goose pimples.
And the love that she gave, needed my perfection, I can still hear Mama say, the people are depending on you, Shirley. Don't you let them down. I remember Mama in a
happy way. Yeah, man, only right here on the world of sports and entertainment. We just don't do one type of entertainment. Everything in entertainment, gospel, regular music. Yes, but this time we're doing some old time gospel. In a happy way.
She got out much in an old greasy bag. It might seem empty, but it was more than others had.
Got a lot of love in it.
It had a lot of love. Way down deep inside. Yes, it did.
I remember Mama in a happy way. Happy way. Listen to this part.
I was going to church, playing church. How many of you used to play church? Let me see your hand. Yeah, some of you still play. Shout and I come back home. But I was still disobedient. I would talk back. And one day, we decided that we want to play church. Let me tell you what we did. We went out in the back and started playing church. And my brother was a pastor. In the church. And let me tell you something. It's hard to come in contact with Jesus and still be the same. I don't care who you are. I don't care. You can be the chiefest of sinners. You will never be the same.
Hallelujah.
And I forgot I've been going down to the church, playing church. Came home still disobedient. Didn't want to wash the dishes. Didn't want to bring the clothes in off the line. Didn't want to do anything. Mama said, I'm sick of you going down to that church playing with God. And then we went outdoors. We started playing church. Sat down on the bottom step. My brother was a preacher. And we were the members in the church. He put some old glasses and put them right here on his nose. And he said, I want you to jump up and shout Jesus 3 times. And I jumped up and I shouted Jesus 2 times. But when I jumped up the 3rd time, something got a hold of me. I couldn't stay back there. And ran in the house. She said, Mama, so Shirley is out there playing with the Lord. Mama came to the door. And she looked out there and saw me shouting, dancing all over the backyard, tears running down my face. It's just a Mama looked out there and she said,
He ain't playing this time.
She ain't playing this time.
Glory to God. Such a story, I'm telling you, Shirley Caesar right there. Mary.
Climb, and there will be battles that I will have to fight. Yes.
So I wouldn't let go. Anybody in here ever felt like giving up? Just throwing in the towel, just giving up. I'm not going to ask you to hunch anybody, but just look at them. That person you're looking at is here tonight only because of God's mercy and His grace. Somebody ought to just tell God, thank you for your mercy and your grace that kept me.
Almost can't go.
Just couldn't take
life anymore. Blessed Lord.
My problems had me down. Depression weighed me down. God held me close, so I wouldn't let go. God's mercy kept me.
Can I get a witness in here?
So I wouldn't let
Kurt Carr.
I almost gave him.
I almost gave up. I was right at the edge of the breakthrough, but couldn't see. The devil really had me.
After this, we're gonna get in some other music. Yes, this is the last one.
But Jesus came and grabbed me and didn't. So I wouldn't let go.
God's mercy kept me.
God's mercy.
Can I get a witness in here that knows about God's grace? Someone here today. Someone here today. Come on, hunt somebody next to him. I was really down. The devil really had me. But God's mercy kept me. I'm here tonight because of God's mercy. Come on, now, just thank Him. Just thank Him.
I almost let go. I felt like I just couldn't take life anymore. My problems had me down. Depression weighed me down. God help me. So I wouldn't let go. God's mercy, so I wouldn't let go.
Yes, Coney. Okay. All right, we're gonna get back into some other music, of course. Okay, so I've watched Rising Iron. All right, sent to me a compilation. Okay, yes. Black Woman, Arcidian Trad. Hear this one.
War it broke out. East, west, north and south. People dead and well for blood that spill out. Yet still the blinking eye burn on souls. Them youths away and up through the Gideon. Say them not take no talk from no Babylon.
Yeah man, this one from the Firestone Records, Hotter Fire, Redeem. You know, don't know.
Someone no fire will let them not lose them head. Them heights of fire, still I see. Them youths away and up through the Gideon. Say them not take no talk from no Babylon. Them youths no fire will let them not lose them head. Them heights of Empress on and I say cause no say them got them guns, them bombs, them bullets and bayonets. Fire march off so them I play with. I listen and see teachings I won't delay with. Empress on and I stay with. Way over borders, bridges and frontiers. See Babylon are rent and tear. Killing life, they just
Yeah man, this is a part of the Hotter Fire, Redeem.
don't care. Open up your eyes and your ears like in and thunder cut and clear them. Not used to way and up through the Gideon. Say them not take no talk from no Babylon.
Yeah man, the Wailing Fire Band.
Them youths have on no fire, well red, them not lose them head. Them yellow file is still I see, I said. Them youths are way up through the Gideon. Say them not take no talk from no Babylon. Them youths have on no fire, well red, them I stop. Empress on and I see. From way out of school and enough youth get boot out. The system take the youths, them put them in a shootout. Killing spree, police, them blue suit out. Commissioner say anything way under 30 if we root out. Strap to the max with straps over back. Then if you know here you gonna dead hot. I don't go wipe up and go gap up and go spot them. Disregard them for a yell Selassie I and Empress on and glory man and thanks every black sun ras. Wailing fire band volcano family I say Maja that's the one up on the Hotter Fire track. Them use them way up through the Gideon. Say them not take no talk from no Babylon. Them youths have on the fire well red. Them not lose them head. Them heights of highly still I see I said. Them youths are way up through the Gideon. Say them not take no talk from no Babylon. Them youths have on the fire well red. I stop Empress on and I say. You see it say. War it broke out. East, west, north and south. Shut up fire. People dead and well for blood that still burn. Yet still the blinking eye burn. Arms of east, west, north and south. War it broke out. Yeah. East, west, north and south. Shut up fire. Blood that run and well for people spill water. Still the blinking eye burn. Arms of they use them way up through the Gideon. Say them not take no talk from no Babylon. Them youths have on no fire well red. Them not lose them head. Them heights of highly still I see I said. Them youths are way up through the Gideon. Say them not.
Yeah man, enough pana Hotter Fire Redeem here, you know, whole compilation I can tell you from the brethren from St. Martin, and these are some of the songs that are there on this compilation, and I was playing 1 and 2 before the end of the program.
Them got them German Luger 6 pants and Glock. I tell them say the killing off is stop. Them a beat up themselves, them a beat up them gun, them no stop from chat. I tell you what is what.
One you the one you call Member God.
Like the way you're moving, you're just my type. So good.
Member God.
This I wanna real as can be. Them better know this now. It's going down and down. You better put your trust in the Lord. As I put on because I'm on a real that I can feel.
Wailing Fireman.
May He take control. He will save your soul. Yes, this I'm on a real that I can feel.
Heart of Fire Rhythm.
Take control. He will save your soul. This man will show me miracles, wonders and signs. What more would I want to do? Sometimes me one day put no blind. He blow the breeze, he fall, he rain, he make sunshine. Made the bees, the fish in the sea, and all mankind. Who is he if he's not God, my Savior divine? You see the truth, you use your knowledge, your sense and your mind. Believe me, use your music and tell him left behind. The man don't think all the time after in a blind. This world is big and round. It's going down and down. You better put your trust in God, Lord. As I put that down, you know what's going on. You better put your trust in God, because I'm on your real life.
All right, so much more for the Heart of Fire Rhythm. I'm going to give you some more from it. I can assure you of that. All right, going to get into some other music that I have here. Okay. I'm gonna feature, of course, when I had played for Coney Espinosa. I'm gonna just run it back here again. I know that, yeah, you're allowed to listen to this one. I'm gonna just play it one more time again. Coney Conception, right here. I can't believe my eyes are covered from Air Supply. You want to hear the reggae version of this, and it's coming, of course, from Conception Espinosa Coney from the Philippines. But listen to this one original from Air Supply.
I want you to fly your love. And it disappears. I will live to learn to pay the blues. I will live with everything but you. I can't believe my eyes. I see you here.
Such a wonderful voice, Conception Espinosa Coney from the Philippines. Discover I Can't Believe My Eyes, original by Air Supply. Yes, it's coming quite down now to wrapping up time. But yes, man, I want to just remind Punter just join this program, the Big People Business. Yes, at 11 race program and it came on a spark, and it's a classic that has begun. The 1,000 guineas on Saturday and the 2,000 guineas on Sunday. All right, so looking forward to that. Yes, and I just want to take time out now to wish my niece Gabby. Yes, Gabby, that's my sister's daughter, a happy 20th birthday today. Right, so Gabby, hope you enjoy your day, and wherever you go, whatever you do, yes, I'll be doing what I can, right? And of course, I want to just big up and heal up right here on Rebel Radio. I want to say happy birthday, my niece. One more year upon them. Yeah, man, I wish you all the best and in everything going forward and your endeavors and all that you're focused and preparing to do. My niece there, but sometimes just agitated, but just take care. Remember to take care of your mom, Marlene there. Yes, I wish I could call her and say, hey, but I can't. Time won't allow me to call, Gabby. So, all right, I'm just gonna tell you, have a good time tonight, going into tomorrow, yes, and hope you can, enjoy the day and everything that comes with it for your 20th birthday, Gabriel. All right. Okay. It's wrapping up time. I don't want part, of course, with another music. I didn't say that one at all. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I'm going to give you something right here. Yeah.
There is no way you can deny it.
And this one by ABBA to take us out.
I can see that you're all so sad and quiet.
Chiquitita.
Chiquitita, tell me the truth. I'm sure that you can cry on. Your best friend, I'm the one you must rely on. You were always sure of yourself. Now I see you walking the desert. We can patch it up together. Chiquitita, you and I know how the heartaches of the day go and the stars are leaving. You'll be there.
Yeah, man, that one from ABBA, so sweet. But stand by right now for the Big People Business racing tips in from Dr. Paul Wright and Will Suter coming up shortly.
This is the land of my birth. I said this is the land of my birth. I said this is Jamaica, my Jamaica, the land of my birth. I will never leave her shores. I will never.
It's the Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, Hardware and Supplies is turning up the heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring and more. At Tools, Hardware and Supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware. Yes, it's time for big people's business. You know, if you want to win big money at the track, you must stay tuned to Rebel Radio on Fridays. Over to you, Dr. Paul. Oh, Dr. Paul, are you hearing me?
And we're going to be featuring the best of the best. We start at 11:15 on Saturday. First race, 11:15 official time, a little later, but that's you have to get in your bets early and often. And we're going to be featuring the Marlene Man of Turfy, honoring Marlene Hamilton, the wife of the great Howard Hamilton, who has retired, but still a force to be reckoned with. That race will be divided in two. That is race number 8 and race number 9. And then we have the Eros Trophy, race number 10, where we get the big boys going for 7 furlongs. And then the first one, the ladies first, the 1,000 guineas. We have 16 ladies going to the post, and what you will get? Another way to come out of debt. Let me just give you a little warning about Guineas weekend. We're going to be seeing the best of the best. That is a given. You've got to go to the races because that is where the fun is, and that is where you can get in your bets early and remember to get them in often, because that is what eventually makes the mare run. Money. And outsiders are going to turn up today like nothing else. We had some nice outsiders coming on the last race day with an exacta paying over $14,000, and we're going to be giving you some more outsiders today to have in your exotic bets, because they have some people just waiting for the big day so that they can get to lead in their horses in front of the crowd and get the adulation that they so deserve. So look out for the outsiders on Saturdays and Sundays card. The first race, 11:15 a.m., write that down, would be over 6.5 furlongs of 1,300 meters. If the 3-year-olds and up, these are the big claimers, 800,000 to 1 million claimers, and 14 of them 14 are in this category. And we have the Reggae 6 starting here, where you know the formula, your selection and my selection, as we have a little problem there with our guest tipster. No guest tipster today. So it is your selection, my selection, put in an outsider, and you will have a good chance of coming home with the Reggae 6. So, here are my top 4 in this race, because we have all the betting opportunities. Double exacta, quinella, trifecta, superfecta, high five. Never forget the lucrative rolling triple. Big rolling triple is guaranteed for tomorrow. So get in your bets early, and remember, bet often. So, in race number 1, here are my top 4. I'm going to insist that you get these horses and look at them carefully tomorrow. Number 4, Smart Trick. That's Sneaky Fox. He always does well on big days. You notice it? Either double, a triple, or sometimes a triple. So look out for him riding tomorrow. He rides this one for Donna Nunes, and this combination has been doing well. And some clinkers, but have been doing well. So keep Smart Trick on the right path. Then we go to number 9, Great Wayne. This young apprentice, not claiming anymore. He rides this one for Carl Anderson, owner, trainer, breeder. This one capable of running 121 and change. So, but good odds must be there with a chance. Look at this one to run very well. Then we have number 12, Natural Dancer, the hot apprentice, Richie Chase. No more claiming for Richie. He goes at 51.5 for Norman Smith, who trains this one for Seafront Stables, and Wayne's Princess, Evan Foster. What a man. He is riding big winners at good price. So don't ignore him when you see him at 99 to 1. You know he'll be driving that horse right around to the round mile. Long path to the post. He's going to be riding for you and for Buck Hunter. Number 14, Wayne's Princess. 4, 9, 12, and 14. Those are my top 4. But I expect the Sneaky Fox to get off on the right track. And I'm going with Smart Trick in race number 1. The second race of the program is over 5 furlongs round or 1,000 meters round. In a restricted state, so imported 3 holes and up, there must be 9 winners or 3. Only 6 will go to the post, and the place spot 8 starts here. And remember the formula for the place spot 8, the first 2, only the first 2 will qualify. So even if in a race your horse came third and paid magnificently, it won't count in the place spot 8. Only the first 2 will qualify for the place spot 8. And that is where the place spot 8 starts tomorrow in race number 2. Double exacta and trifecta, and don't forget that rolling triple. Run my top 3 in race number 2. Number 1, Pure Sunday. Didn't run so badly the last time. Came into the straight and couldn't put away from them. But that was over a distance of ground. Now sprinting from the 1 draw. Look at this one to run a brilliant race. Number 4, Phenomenal Power. Radish Woman and Feliciani. Interesting. Taking over from Doug Bihari. And this one, you know, is going to run a better race. 2 to the minute for this one. ACK Stables loves winning on a big day. And number 6, Pepper Stepper, who after that dismal start in early, I think in December last year, came back and cantered on in 106 and 4 over 5.5 furlongs. Hard ball rises one at 53 kilos, and we have Phenomenal Power at 56. So those are the 2 that will be gunning for it in race number 2. And when it Pepper Stepper, the favorite, to continue with that magnificent run we saw the last time to get the better Phenomenal Power and Pure Sangre. The third race on the program is over 300 meters, 300 yards, furlongs, 300 furlongs or 600 meters. It's for the claiming group, 200,000 only, giving these horses a chance to parade in front of the stand and give their owners, trainers, and connections an opportunity to be in that winner's enclosure for the photo of a victory. We have 10 of them going to the post. The Catch 9 starts here, where the final winners of the last 9 races on the program. And we have a minimum payout there of over $500,000. So in race number 3, I'm going to have 10 going to the post. Here are my top 4 in race number 3. Number 7, JJ Warrior. Joy Haynes. Did you see Joy Haynes over the straight 5 on the last race day from a bad draw? She came second to a stable companion for an exactor of $14,000. Joy Haynes has the neck of the straight race. Don't leave out JJ Warrior tomorrow. Number 8, John P., the favorite. Shane Richardson in the saddle. Number 9 is Buzz Assault with Philip Parchment, the job jockey. He can get the job done. And number 10, Maria Hunter. And that is Apprentice Jackson, who is no longer coming off with anything. 7, 8, 9, and 10. For me, the race is between John P., the favorite, and Buzz Assault. This time, the favorite looks to have the edge. And even though we're going looking out for the outsiders, and Joy Haynes will be on a big outsider, hint, hint, hint. But I have to go and take number 8, John P., in race number 8. The fourth race on the program, it's over the straight still, but not 3 furlongs, 4 furlongs, 800 meters, and this is for 4-year-olds and 9 winners of 2. Imported ones are eligible, but they must be maidens at start. We have 8 of them going to the post, and the pick 4 starts here, where you find the winners of the next 4 races, and those of you with your exotic bets, you have a chance to start over. If you have missed out on one of the early exotic bets, you can start your bet here in the pick 4. 2 furlongs straight, 8 going to the post, and race number 4, here are my top 4. Number 2, Humility. Jaheim Anderson sits well and gets his horse going early. Look for this one. Put a bad habit of walking out the bid at the time, but when he comes out, he flows. So look for Humility tomorrow at a nice price. Number 4, Treasure Eye. Tajay Saku. Can't do anything but he's hot. He rides this one. Can go 46. Can this horse run 46 tomorrow? We'll see. For Fernando Geddes, look for this one to run a very good race. Number 6 is Treasure Isle. Talk about that with Saku. Number 7 is Nebuchadnezzar. Disappointing, very disappointing horse, but can come good over the straight. Remember the last time when Suter gave her this horse, it came home at very long odds. So look out for Nebuchadnezzar over the straight. So it is 2, 4, 6, and 7. And we did number 4. And that is Fortis with Cardboard. And Jason Acosta in race number 4. And we did number 4. Beat number 6. That's Treasure Isle. Excellent time, this Treasure Isle. So it's going to be a nice finish between these 2. And look out for Nebuchadnezzar that seemed to save his best runs for the straight. Race 5 on the program. We're over the 5 furlongs straight, so that is moving the starting gate around. 3 furlongs, then 4 furlongs, now 5 furlongs straight. And this is for 5 years and up, 9 winners are 4. 10 of them will be going to the post, and the early 5-star starts here. We find a winner of race 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are the 5 horses, 5 races you're going to be finding. So look out for this one, and you can get your bets in early. Here are my top 4 in race number 5. Number 2, Lucy on the Go. Badly drawn, but who is in the board? Saku. Riding very well this time for the chosen one. That's what I hear them calling him. Peter John Prasad. When you look over it. And McKillan. Demar Williams. One of the most good. I can't explain how well this fellow rides, even when the horse that he has is not giving him of the best. He tries everything to get this horse going like that. He rides this one for Carl Anderson, owner, trainer, breeder. To look for number 4 there to run a big race. Number 3 to run a big race in this one. Then turn to number 4. Picture Girl with Jaheim Anderson in the saddle there for Darren Davis. Not well drawn on the inside, but we see some of the inside horses flying over and running well. Remember Joy Haynes from the last race there. And in the race number 5, don't leave out number 5. Princess Fiani with Kevin Foster. who is a master of the straight 5, keeps a dead straight course. So look for them coming up in the middle of the course. So in race 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5, that's where I think the best will come. And I'm going with a nice little outsider in this one. Alpeculan with the Mar Williams and Carl Anderson, owner, trainer, breeder. This one was get rid of the last race over 7.5 furlong. This horse does not get over the straight 5. Will be coming up, can 159 tomorrow. He'll be an easy winner. Alpeculan in race number 5 for me. That is a nice win and place bet. Not an outsider. Race number 6, not the dig out handicap, the outsider handicap, where they have voices working and coming for this one. This one is over 7 furlongs or 1,400 meters for the clearing group 600 to 700,000. We have 10 of them going to the post, and the Twilight 6 will be here. That's the last 6 races on the program. You have to find a winner of those 6 races. So if your horses get some in second and not breaking, you have more opportunities to leave the track with a very nice sum of money in race number 6. 7 furlongs, here are my top 4 in race number 6. Number 1, Ruby's Light, Ricardo Carr, Little Bimbo, looks like Bimbo, rise like Bimbo. And he's riding this one for Greg Fennell. Good to see Greg bringing back his horses, looking better. They really look well. Looking for this one over 7 furlongs. That's Ruby's Light. Then we go to number 3, Buttercup, Tyrese Anderson. Always doing well. Get some rides that you wonder what it is, but he's glad for the ride and he gives it all. He rides this one for Paul Charlton. That is in race number 6. Then we turn to number 6, Life is Life. The man of the moment, Dane Dawkins. Triples, doubles, every race day. He rides this one for Ryan Darby, who owns and trains this one. Ryan Darby went through a purple patch. Really come back with a purple patch on a big race day. Life is like as a child. And number 10, disappointing one, Hickory Slim. Always gets a lot of betting, always disappoints. Now he has gone to Philip Parchment, who has ridden this one already, but Hardball has been winning. Hardball is off. Watton is off, Nandine is off, that's went on. Will there be a change? Look for an improved one from this one tomorrow. So, in the outsider handicap, 1, 3, 6, and 10, I'm going with Buttercup. This one, triple is running 128. Now, if you run 128 in this, you'll win by 3. But, can you do it? He ran 135.3 the last time, half a furlong further. What he was there or thereabout, and just needs to be good. But Jeff Anderson won in the last time, and that was that he was going with Tyrese now, which is, I think, a bit a stronger jockey and able to go with 52. I'm going with number 3, Buttercup, in race number 6 to get the better of Life is Life. Turning the page quickly to the 7th of the program, and this race is over 7.5 furlongs, 1,500 meters. For the coming group, 230 to 350,000. 9 of them will go to the post in this one, and these are the optional favors, 250 to 350. 7th race, here are my top 4 in race number 7. Number 3, K-Boy, Country Francis, now specializing in outsiders. Hint, hint. Number 4, Kinea, change of horse. You remember when Abel used to ride this horse and get this horse fit? This horse is fit now. And Shaheen Gordon has this saddle, so look for this one. Number 5 is Princess Aquila with the Sneaky Fox. People have running 136 and change, 137 and change, so has to do better, but Sneaky Fox can get them in the pace and finish well. So look for this one doing a good race. And number 6, Dancing in the Breeze with Eric Horton. 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm sticking with race 3. All Francis, K-Boy, at a good price. So get in early and get in often. Then the 7th race, number 3, K-Boy. Race number 8 is next, and this one is the first section of the Marlene Island Trophy. A maiden condition race for ladies only. This race divided in 2. Not good enough for the Guineas, but has 2 strikes, 2 bites. At the base first, over 5.5 furlong printed, when the other one will be over 7 furlong. We look for a 10. Once we go to the post here, and the strike force starts here, we'll find a winner of the last 4 races on the program: 8, 9, 10, and 11. So, here are my top 4 in race number 8. Number 2, Awesome Emma, Dane Dawkins. Not doing so well in the earlies. Look for him coming with a vengeance as he gets closer to the classic. Number 3, my friend Nicky, Big Price. But Ryan Lewis is back in the saddle, one-time champion jockey. He's going to do everything to get there with this one. Number 4 is Delta Gamma with Tajay Saku, the hot apprentice. And number 8 is Paul Verhoeven with the Sneaky Fox. He's going to be riding everything. You ever see a jockey loves to pose with a jet closer? That's Roman, and he wants to be there after. So, my top 4 here is 3, 2, 3, 4, and 8. Awesome Emma with Dane Dawkins gets the nod just over Delta Gamma and the Sneaky Fox. In race number 8, I'm with number 2, Awesome Emma. The 9th race on the program is Division 2 of the Marlin Milo Trophy. 5.5 furlongs of native bred fillies only, sprinters, not the classic potential, and we have 10 of them going to the post again in this one. Here are my top 4 in race number 9. Number 4, My Lady Gold. One-time champion jockey Ryan Lewis in the saddle, this time for Gary Griffiths. Number 7, Following Wave, a first-time starter with Umara Spencer and Spencer Chung. It's risky. You wait until the My Love Trophy to start your horse for the first time, burning up the track. 56 kilos and a 3-kilo apprentice in the top. Is that a hint? I think so. First time starter. I remember our trainer gets you say he's very afraid of first time starters, and especially running against experience. But these horses have much experience. We look at this one to run a good race in race number 9. Number 8 is Melrose Choice with Country Francis and Saka and Roman. And number 9, with Wayne Gordon and Paul Hilton teaming up for this one. So 4, 7, 8, and 9. I'm following a wave. I think this one is much better than this group and should be an easy winner at maybe even money or more. In the 9th race, number 7, following wave. Turn the page quickly to get to the 10th race in the program. This one is the ERS Trophy. Grade 1 boys, the big boys, not big boys. They go 7 furlongs, 1,400 meters, open allowance horse, and we have 8 of them coming out to parade their skills in front of an enthusiastic crowd. We need big crowds at the track to get everybody to come out in race number 10. Number 1, Gravano, Kevin Foster, going 6 kilos overweight. Interesting and significant. They want Kevin on this one. Number 3, Uncandor. Big horse, temperamental horse. His rider is in the saddle. Hardball Holiday. Number 4, Legacy Eye, the favorite. That is Roman in the saddle there. This one's supposed to skip away from them. And number 6, that is California Crown with Aaron Chatry and Jason Acosta. Even though this one, Aaron Chatry did a second for Brian Acosta at long odds. Look for him. He's riding some Jason Acosta horses at good prices. So look for this one. So the big favorite is Legacy Isle. Which Fun Candon will turn up tomorrow? I have a sneaky feeling that Fun Candon will be turning up tomorrow. Broken exceptionally well, looks exceptionally well. So in the 10th, I'm going with number 3, Fun Candon, to get the better of the favorite, Legacy Isle. Now we come to the race. The 1,000 guineas, the first classic, ladies only, and the ladies will go first, and they go 1 mile, or 1,600 meters. It is only, and we have the full field, 16 of them, thundering down the coast, and we have all the better positions except double and triples, rolling triple. Here are my top 4 in race number 11. And there are some good horses in there that are primed for this race. So, pens and papers out for race number 11. Number 4, Tailor Made, has beaten the favorite, and the favorite beat him back. Number 5, Giving Thanks, from the stable of Philip Fiani, and he has asked Ryan Lewis to ride and work this one in the morning. Number 6, Sky's the Limit. Who's riding this one? Philip Fiani's go-to guy. And he's riding this one for Ian, the chosen one, Passad, because he seems to get this one to do what no other jockey can do. And for the big one, they have prized him away from Philip Fiani. And you can't leave out the favorite. That will be number 10. And that is Dreamcatcher. Canton home the last time at fantastic price. Will be the big favorite, but favorites usually, the trainers have their horses primed for this one. The Dreamcatcher will be primed for this one. But I am just sneaky that there's going to be some very exciting finishes in this one. And I'm going with Tailor Made to get the better of Sky is the Limit in that drive to the wire at a very big price and a very big exactor. So, go who you like, look at the horses, but my selection is Tailor Made and Sky's the Limit in a photo finish. And I'm leaning with Tailor Made and Hardball Aladdin. So, there you have it. Those are the selections for the big day tomorrow. Remember, 20 races on the weekend, 11 on the Saturday, 9 on the Sunday, and Sunday we have the boys coming out, that is 2,000 guineas, and we're going to get some very good betting and good races on the both race days. You have to get the family out and come on down to the park. In the first race, I'm going number 4, Smart Trick. In the second race, I'm going number 6, the favorite, Pepper Stepper. In the third race, I'm going to number 8, John P. Should be the favorite. In the fourth race, I'm going to number 4, Formalist. In the fifth race, I'm going to number 3, Albeculan, at a good price. Look out for this one. In the sixth race, I'm going to number 3, Buttercup. It would be worth your while if you had some butter. In race number 7, I'm sticking with the threes. I'm going to number 3, K-Boy. At a very big price. That's a nice outsider. In the race 8, I'm going to number 2, Awesome Emma with Dane Dawkins. In race 9, my selection is number 7, First Time Starter, following wave. In the 10th race, back with the threes, I'm going to number 3, Fun Cat. And in the big one, the 1,000 guineas, to get the better of the favorite, Big Catcher. So, let's do the chat very early. Often, and just remember, 5:30 on Friday, racing business, big people business on your racing station. This one. Never ever forget this one, Rebel Radio. Back now to the studio.
Okay, Dr. Paul, thank you. And remember that if you want to win big money at the track, on a Saturday, you must stick to Rebel Radio. Well, that's the end of today's show. I would like to thank all my listeners and viewers. Thanks to my technical operator, Kevin. And remember that we are appealing to all the users of the roads for an accident-free weekend. Just, we have to reduce the number of fatalities on our roads. And remember that you must stay safe until Monday. This is Rebel Radio, and I'm Desmond Richards.
the Everybody Sale at New Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, thin sets and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagleyburg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, hardware, and supplies is turning up the heat this summer with your super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring, and more. At Tools, hardware, and supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.